What's up, y'all? Happy to be here. Oh, I better put this rad little toothpick ninja. These are really, really cool. They're called gums. But anyways, I'm really excited today. Got a lot going on. I actually have to go do some things for Lana's dad. But I got lucky today. I went to Home Depot and I finally got my hands on the new Wyze Cam. Check this out, y'all. This is the Wyze Cam, okay? This is by far the best, the cheapest, but the best when it comes to hardware, performance, everything that this thing does, y'all. It is the best on the market, and now Home Depot is carrying them. So let me show you the receipt. I had an older Home Depot store credit from all the landscape stuff that I've been doing, and I had like $38.15 on it. And so as soon as I found out on Reddit has a Wyze Cam form on there, and people were going crazy that now Home Depot carries them. And the only way you can get your hands on one of these before is through the Wyze Cam website. Now this one right here outperforms the Ring. You know these Ring bells everybody has? You know, you see them all the time when you go up to somebody's door and it's called Ring and it has a camera. Far exceeds that, and I'll get into that. Far exceeds the Google one, the Apple one, and those are sometimes 4 or 5 times more expensive than this one right here. So on the Wyze website, I'm gonna call it Wyze. You can call it Wyze, but I call it Wyze. They spell it really, really unique. But before, you could only get it on the website, and it was $20 for this one, and this was the only one that they had for a while. They came out with a newer model that actually pans and zooms, right? So they just released them at Home Depot, and they only had a few left, and a couple of stores didn't have any. Either they haven't got them yet, or they sold out really, really quick. So on the Wyze website, they're $20 a pop, okay? Home Depot sells them for, let's see what I paid for. Home Depot sells this one for $23.38, plus tax is $25.02, all right? So it's actually cheaper than buying it on the website because you have to pay for shipping, right? So I got my hands on one of them, and I'm gonna go into it first. So number one, this is the most important thing, and I'm gonna kind of slow down again. I haven't really got to play with it, but I've been studying it very, very deeply, and I haven't pulled the trigger per se to get one of these higher end security cameras because I wanted the best version, the best optimal version from hardware to software and performance. So number one, what makes this so amazing? I think the best thing is, ready for this? There is no monthly required monthly subscription, okay? Like the Ring doorbell security system, okay? You have to pay a monthly fee every month. So you buy the hardware and you're like, okay, cool, I got a really cool security system, but I have to pay a monthly fee. And sometimes the monthly fee, you only get 7 days of video. Sometimes you only get 14 days of video, and they'll charge you annually. So there's fees attached to that, right? This one right here, you get 14 days for free. 14 days for free, y'all, okay, of uploaded through the cloud. Number two is that you can put an SD card, which I had somewhere. You can put an SD card in here, which I have a lot of them through my old GoPros. The one that I'm gonna put in here, and I'm gonna do an unpackaging here, is a 64 gigabyte, okay? And this is 1080p, so it's high resolution HD. If you put a 64 gigabyte in here, you could do continuously recording in HD for a week, all right? For a week. So you get the 14-day free, which is noise and motion sensor through the cloud. So that right there, you could buy this, which number one, this is a little bit over 20 bucks, where the Ring is over $100. The Google one is over $100. The Amazon one is over $100. And this is what? A fifth of the cost, and there's no required monthly subscription, which is huge. I want to be able to buy some hardware and be able to, look at the footage. If I have a burglar, because this has, well, I'm gonna slow down. So that is amazing. That's the number one thing. I want to buy a product and not have to have a monthly subscription. I don't want to be forced to view the footage. So that's huge. It's the fifth of the cost. Now I'm gonna go over what we have here as the functionality. Number one, it's got the 1080 full HD in this little one. A lot of the ones, there's like Arlo is another good one. I know there's about 5 or 6 on the market right now, but they all require a subscription. So it has 1080 full HD in this rad little camera. It's got two-way audio, which is huge. And I'm gonna take this camera and I'm gonna show you the perfect spot where I'm gonna put this. So two-way audio. Say you have an Amazon Ninja that's delivering a package. You set up the notification, you put up the little frame. If you see any motion or sound, it actually triggers sound. So if it senses motion or if it senses sound, it's going to turn on. And then what it does is when it does that, it will automatically start recording for 12 seconds and upload it to the cloud or to your SD card. Now, if it has the motion and something's there, it's going to continuously to record. Now, if it's two-way audio and you have a UPS package, an Amazon package, and they want you to sign, it's gonna get a notification on your phone, right? So you could just be chilling, dropping a hot deuce, having dinner, might have some company over, might just not want, maybe you're just in your chonies. Maybe you're naked and you don't want to answer the door. You'll get a notification, boom, live right there on your phone, and you can speak to them and be like, hey, what's up, Ninja Man? I'd appreciate it. I'm home, but I'd appreciate if you just leave the package, behind there so somebody doesn't see it. Or whatever it is. Or, if you got a little ninja on a bike, trying to sell you the religion or trying to just rap with you or whatever. If you got somebody want to sell you, see what kind of internet you have. Somebody's trying to sell you something. You can just say, hey, what's up? I see you. Thanks for, coming over, but, I'm not interested. Rather than going to the door and getting rebuttal. So that's in real time. And that could be, for audio. I love that. Two-way audio is huge. Huge. Motion detection. Like I said, so you can put up, once you set up, you can put like a little square there. You can put the whole thing there, like a little square. So, if a cat comes over or a hummingbird comes over or a little burglar comes over, it's going to start recording, okay? Now, night vision. What? Now, a lot of the ones that are on the market don't have good night vision. I've done a lot of reviews. They offer the night vision functionality, but a lot of them have bad reviews. This has the best review for night vision. So if you don't have proper lighting, if you don't have motion sensor flood lighting, this still is gonna see anything and everything at night, which is huge. And keep in mind, as I wrap and do this is $20, y'all. $23 with tax, it's less than $25. It's not $100, okay? And it gets way better. So you get the 14 days free cloud recordings, and this one right here has 8 times zoom. So you could just be chillaxing, if your neighbor is, doing some cool things or whatever, and you have it set up, or, if you see this doesn't pan or zoom, and this doesn't pan, but I'll get to that. So let's just say you see somebody on a bike, riding around, like it's in the corner, and you might know them. You want to see what they're doing. They might be messing with your mailbox. They might be snooping around. You can, on your phone in real time, and you could zoom in 8 times and see what they're doing. So that's huge. That's huge. So I haven't gotten my hands on this, so let's go ahead and take it out. So it has a cool little tape here. And this right here is the Wyze Cam version 2, y'all. Wyze Cam version 2. And if you can't read it, I upload these to YouTube, and I do a little flip so you can read it and everything's proper. So let me go ahead and open this. And I've saved the best. I'm going to save the best for last and really tell you what makes this, after everything that I've said, right? Everything that I've said is beyond better than the versions that are out there. And the versions that are out there are good, especially say 10 years ago or 15 years ago. You could buy a lot of these online. I know Costco used to have a version, but you'd get like 6 cameras and it'd be like $1,500, but you'd have to hook it to a TV or a DVR and you have all this stuff. This is next level. And I can't wait till they come out with the solar version. Now that would be next level. So let's go ahead and open it up. It's actually pretty heavy, so they've really compact the hardware in here. So we've got 2 boxes, boom and boom. So this is probably the power source, and this is gonna be the camera. So check this out, y'all. Now remember, the other ones are much bigger, much bigger. So this right here is the version 2 Wyze Cam. Check that out. It's actually got some good weight to it. It's got some really, really good weight to it. So look, you can just boop, right? Boop. And I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put this to test it. So here's the cam. Remember, full night vision, 2-way audio, HD 1080p, and it has the power source right here, boom, and then the SD card slot right there. So you have everything you need. Let's see this, and this is probably the power source, which we have here. Check that out. Boom. That is the power source. And then we've got, so you plug that into this. So let's slow it down a little bit. So wherever you set this up, it's got to be close to an outlet. You can use an extension cord. I know if you have 2 or 3 of these, you can daisy link them, meaning you only have to have one plugged in to an outlet, and then you can plug the other one into that camera, and they call that daisy linking. So it's not like optimal. We are living in the future. It's almost 2020, but I cannot wait until they have a solar version, right? Now this is gonna be indoor, so we don't need solar. I mean, how are we gonna get solar with a ceiling? But if they had a connection where maybe you could connect this to the camera and this had a solar panel where you could like ninja flip it outside, maybe on your roof, so then you really don't need any electricity because the electricity still costs you money, right? We're not using a subscription, we're using an SD card or the 14-day free, right? 14-day free cloud, so we're not paying any money there, but if they had it solar, then it would be truly, truly, truly free. Remember, only 20 bucks. It also includes this magnet right here, this Wyze magnet. Now I believe, and they have this sticky thing, this little 3M sticky thing. So if you want to put it at an angle maybe, up, if you want to mount it somehow, this right here is a magnet, so you could put it on metal, right? So you put it on a piece of metal, boom, right? So you can mount it. Now, there are a lot of forums where the company suggests not to use this outdoor, right? But there are some DIY hacks that you can use. And some people have had success just putting this outside, in the shade, of course, but it really depends on where you live. It could be, ultra cold or super, super hot. But people have used this outside. For this situation, I'm gonna use it inside. So, before I show you where I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna tell you why this is everything that I said, why this is so next level. Okay, there's a thing that's called AI, and that's artificial intelligence, right? So basically, they have programmers in code where, they have, probably hundreds of thousands of these already out in the field, right? And so they have AI, which teaches itself. Well, every AI, through the Ring, through the Allura or Algro or whatever, all the other manufacturers, all the other companies that are in this niche, if they do have AI, it's in the cloud, okay? It's in the cloud. So to use the special functionality, and they're releasing updates every single week and every single month. So basically this is like a smart security system as well, all right? All the other ones in the industry, it goes from the cloud, the AI is in the cloud. This one is the only one that exists on planet Earth that when you install this, you connect it to the phone, you download the firmware, and it downloads the AI onto the hardware. So next level. That's why this is such a game changer. So you have the artificial intelligence on the hardware. You don't need the cloud once you download it. What? So very excited. Let me kind of show you how I'm going to use this and where I'm going to put it. Let me ninja flip this. So this is where I'm going to put it, and I'm going to tell you why. So Lana has this outlet right here, and typically when she streams and plays in the kitchen, she puts the camera here, or we have this mount right here. As you can see, she have this mount right here, and she uses the phone, right? So the reason why I'm putting this here is because this is our front entrance door, okay? It needs power, boom, so I could plug that in, ninja flip this window up, and then mount the camera right in this corner, right? So about a month ago, a little bit over a month ago, our neighbor right there, you can see that house right there, actually had to call the cops because around 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. in the morning, she was seeing a human being go to this screen door and try to open the screen door. And I've been having a lot of gardening tools in here. Oh, by the way, check out all that really, really cool mulch. All the gardening tools and stuff, and they were trying to get in there. And she was watching him, and so she called the cops, and they scared him away. Number two is right now, that's where Lana parks her car. There's been 2 situations in the last couple months where she has gone to her car and her gas tank has been opening. I don't know if someone has tried to siphon the gas, we don't know, but check it out. If that camera is right there in that corner, boom, right there, with the AI, we can section off certain corners for motion detector, and our front door is right there. So that would be a perfect spot. Number one, it's inside, it's cool. We're in Clearwater, Florida, and it gets really, really hot. We've got the power source, and it's really just a multi-purpose location for that camera. And then we have the Wi-Fi. And so that's how I'm going to use this one, this first one. That's how I'm going to use it. So I wanted to share this with you all. I've been waiting a long time to pull the trigger. I almost bought it, 3 of them on the website. It's actually the same amount of money. This is the version 2 versus the version 1. So this is the latest and greatest. So setup is really, really simple. You plug it in, you mount it, you download the app, and then you actually scan the QR code that is in here. I don't know where it's at. Oh, right here. Boom, 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 boom. Need help. There's a code that you scan. I think you just download the app though, and it's an app store, which is iOS, which is iPhone, or it's Android, which is Google Play. You just set up, you download the app, connect the camera to the power source, hit setup and hold it for 3 seconds, and it connects, y'all. So then you could be on vacation, right? A cat might do a double Lindy flip in front of your front yard, boom, boom, and then you could see this cat. You could talk to the cat. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody might be trying to knock on your door if your car's not there just to test to see if you're not home. Boom, live. You can talk to them. Right? Or if someone is legitimately trying to break in your house, you've got them recorded. You can talk to them. Such an amazing piece of hardware. And then also, which is key, it connects to Alexa. It works with Alexa, which is Amazon. So if you have Alexa on your phone, you can say, Alexa, give me a live view of the camera. Boom, 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 on your phone. So you don't have to be home. You don't have to be connected to your Wi-Fi. Once the setup is connected to your phone, the app is connected to your phone, to the camera through the Wi-Fi, you can be anywhere in the world, and then you got it. So if someone knocks on your door, you activate the sound 2-way. Any sound, it gives you a notification. There's a sound, so check it out. Say you got a fire in your house, and the smoke alarm goes off. You're gonna get a notification from your Wyze Cam that, hey, something's up. It's loud. If someone's being quiet and they're wearing like an invisible cloak and you can't see them and they, baboofa or they make a loud noise, boom, you're going to get a notification. So it's going to be really, really hard. If your house or your property is not peaceful, it's going to be really, really hard not to, know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but with Alexa, you could say, Alexa, give me live view of camera. Boom, 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 boom. You could do it on your TV too with the Fire Stick. So I probably missed out on a lot of stuff. I haven't played with it, so maybe I'll do a follow-up video. I'm putting a lot of these on YouTube. If you have any questions, if you have the Wyze Cam, let me know. If you have the Ring, which the majority of the people do. And if you go on Facebook Marketplace, the majority of the cameras that are on sale are the Ring cameras because they're given as gifts. People buy them. Amazing marketing. The hardware is good, but then again, you have to pay for the service. And who wants to pay monthly subscriptions? Human beings are tired of monthly subscriptions. You actually have to pay for Windows now as a monthly subscription. You have to pay for Adobe Photoshop. Everything is a subscription base. You can't just buy something. I don't want you to know my data. You know what I mean? I just want to put an SD card in. I don't want you to know what I'm doing. I buy your product. Thank you very much. I love the technology, but I don't want to pay for it anymore. And remember, it's like 20 bucks. It's not 100, it's not 150, and you can buy a couple of these. Now, they have the pan zoom one, which rotates now, and it is $35. It rotates 360 and it zooms. So you can put that anywhere. It hears a sound, it's gonna turn around. Same functionality that I talked about, all the bells and whistles, all the features, but it has a rotation, right? So it can move around. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty slick. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I'm gonna start being much more visible and just keep sharing things that excite me, things that I learn. And if you have this, let me know in the comment section. If you have a Ring, if you have any type of security camera that maybe has a better feature or whatnot, or just your personal experience, share it in the comment section below. I'm gonna do another love spin boom. I'm gonna go ninja flip over to Lana's dad, mow his lawn, water his plants. I've already seen Lana today, got her another thing of celery juice, and just keep playing, y'all. So love spin boom. Boom! I love you all. Keep it raw, stay rad. Whoa, whoa!